Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's All Sports with Smitty. I'm your host, Smitty, and we have a special guest for you this week, ladies and gentlemen. My cousin Lindsay. He's a Knicks fan. All right, there we go. Say what's up, Linz.
What's good, y'all? We here.
That's right.
Let's go.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the NFL draft and talk about some of the highlights of the NFL draft. The Carolina Panthers, as I predicted, would pick Bryce Young. As I predicted, go back, watch the last flick. I predicted Carolina would pick Bryce Young. It's a no-brainer, ladies and gentlemen. He's the new Drew Brees, and he's in the Saints division, so we got to watch out for him. All right, number 2, the Houston Texans. They selected, as I predicted, C.J. Stroud, quarterback from Ohio State. The most accurate passer in college football, ladies and gentlemen. Houston got a good one selecting him. Houston does a great job by moving back up into the draft. They were at number 2 and number 12. They picked Stroud with the number 12 pick and used their 12th pick plus some additional draft capital to move up to number 3 with the Arizona Cardinals. And they selected Will Anderson. Hell of a trade by Houston. They were really taking the bull by the horns by doing that. Indianapolis, they picked the project Anthony Richardson. I think he should start day one, ladies and gentlemen. They got a backup quarterback. I think it's Minshew, but he can't hold Anthony Richardson's jockstrap, ladies and gentlemen. So Anthony Richardson should be starting for the Indianapolis Colts. Let's move into the Saints draft. As you see, I'm rocking a new Saints hat by my man Linz right here. Sticks and Stones.
Let's go.
All right. Saints draft, first round, Clemson defensive tackle Brian Bresee. This is a dominant defensive tackle that they drafted, ladies and gentlemen, from Clemson. A good story program in Clemson, so he has the pedigree to be a good player in the NFL. Second round pick, Isaiah Foskey from Notre Dame. Now, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2023. College football has been going on for almost about 200 years. And at Notre Dame, just about that long for them. And this is the all-time leading leader in sacks for Notre Dame, my man Isaiah Foskey.
Saying a lot.
That is saying a lot. Steal of the draft for the New Orleans Saints. The steal of the draft, ladies and gentlemen. TCU running back, Kendry Miller. Watch out for this dude. I'm telling you. I'm not saying he's going to take Alvin Kamara's spot, but he's ready to ball game one. And he's going to be a baller for the Saints. Might be the steal of the draft. Watching his highlights, he's like a man possessed when he gets into the open field, and he has the speed to turn your lights out. All right, number 4 is the Old Dominion offensive tackle, Nick Sandiveri. Big man. We needed some offensive tackle help. So he might move to guard, as I've been hearing online. He might move to guard. We do have Penning from last year, where the Saints drafted him. So I don't think we need another tackle. He might move to guard. So watch out for that. We picked up a quarterback in the 4th round out of Fresno State, Jake Hanner. This guy is a hell of a quarterback. Getting him in the 4th round, I think the Saints did a hell of a job in this draft, ladies and gentlemen. Getting him in the 4th round, they gave Derek Carr 3 years, $100 million. So they weren't going to draft a quarterback in the 1st round. So they waited till about the 4th round, they drafted Jake Henner. So hopefully he'll at least make the roster behind, what's the boy's name? Jameis Winston. He should be the 3rd behind Jameis Winston. We picked up a safety from Minnesota, Jordan Howden. Good pickup. And watch out for this wide receiver that we picked up in the 7th round, A.T. Perry, out of Wake Forest. I've seen his highlights. He looks like he's an automatic first down, ladies and gentlemen. So let's watch out for that. Now we're going to bring in my man Linz, because we're going to transfer from the Saints draft to the NBA, and we're going to talk about the New York Knicks.
Let's talk about my Knicks.
Yes, sir. All right, game 2, Knicks versus Heat. Knicks win 111-105. The series is tied at 1 apiece.
Let's go.
How do you feel about the series?
I'm loving it right now, man. Brunson is, like I keep telling you, he's a unicorn. He is one of those ones that people did not expect to come in and do what he is doing. They slept on the Knicks. They kept saying, "Oh, they're gonna be one and done. They make it to the playoffs. They're out of here." No, that is not happening. The Heat is gonna be in trouble with these Knicks. Brunson is the cheat code.
He wins everywhere he goes.
He's too good.
He wins everywhere he goes.
They have nothing for him. They have nothing for him. What are they gonna do for him? Nothing.
Well, let me tell you something. Looking at their squad, Gabe Vincent for the Miami Heat. He's a Nick killer. He's shooting them threes. He's a Nick killer. So
there is an exterminator. You know how when you come in and you start spraying, there's an exterminator or terminator, whatever you want to call it. So a Nick killer, I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah, like, Gabe Vincent, he was hitting some deep threes.
You gotta stop him.
How does that happen?
How do we stop him? How tall is Gabe? He's about
6'1", 6'2".
Like we have the arsenal.
But listen, it all starts with Tom Thibodeau. He's the coach. He has to come up with a scheme to stop these threes from raining down on us.
You need Jalen out there. Jalen's gonna be.
But Jalen Brunson's not a defensive player.
He needs help.
He definitely needs help on the defensive end.
Who do you bring in?
Guy Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes should be starting. I like
that.
I like that. Hart, but Quentin Grimes should be starting just because the option that he gives you of that 3-pointer.
And you've been saying that.
Yeah, that option that he gives you as a 3-pointer, you need to start him. So let's go over the Miami Heat scoring from Game 2. Caleb Martin had 22 points. Hell of a game on his part.
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo, 15
that
points.
That one right there, he gets on my nerves.
Yeah. Yeah, 15
I don't
points.
like him. He gives us too much trouble. Like, Mitchell Robinson needs to step up against him. Yeah. That's who matches up with Bam Adebayo.
But let me tell you something about this matchup. When they have Bam Adebayo out there and we have Julius Randle on the floor and Mitchell Robinson, he can't guard both of them. He can't box out Robinson from getting rebounds.
That's our play.
Right. So that's why the Knicks are in a good position when it comes to Bam Adebayo. I believe if
double team him.
No, you don't.
Not even double team him, but like just play off each other.
Right.
Like you got Mitchell Robinson. You big enough. Then you got Julius Randle.
Right.
Y'all can both sit there and make him stretch out to where he can't do his regular work.
Right. And the other forward is Kevin Love. Kevin Love cannot see Julius Randle. Although Kevin Love's 3-pointer is pure, but he can't see Julius Randle. He can't defend Julius Randle. Let's go into the score. Max Struss scored 17 points. Gabe Vincent 21 points. He doesn't do that in the regular season. I think he averages something like 9 points or something like that. When he plays the Knicks, he's scoring 21.
It's cheating.
This is ridiculous.
Why did he just say he's cheating?
Because like he don't do this. He doesn't normally do this.
Right.
And then now you want to come and do that.
Well, somebody allow him to do it. So that
we have to match up our players better.
Correct.
That's what we got to do.
That's correct.
Kyle Lowry only had 6 points. In the first game that we lost, Kyle Lowry had 18 points. So that seems to be the storyline of the game. Keep Kyle Lowry not doing anything, and we'll be in good shape.
You're too emotional.
No. With Kyle Lowry, he does his thing. He's a good player. It's just that I actually personally know Allen Ray, and when they both came from Villanova, they both was just killing it. They won that year. And Allen Ray, I played with him personally back when I was a kid, and I thought he was going to be the one that really rose above. Kyle Lowry did, and he did his thing. I can't knock that. Like, he's doing his thing now, and he proved himself to be a threat.
Guess how much he's getting paid this year?
And he's getting paid a lot of money.
How much?
$30 million.
He's getting paid.
He signed a 3-year $90 million deal.
He has basketball IQ.
Yeah, he does. He's pretty good.
$30 million.
$30 million.
Yeah.
Mercy.
All right, and the Heat had no Jimmy Butler, and we won 111-105. Great job by the Knicks. Let's go over the Knicks scoring. R.J. Barrett. You know I criticize R.J. Barrett at any turn I can get, ladies and gentlemen.
Me too.
I'm always on R.J. Barrett's butt because I want more for the man. He's a nice young man, good, honest-looking kid, but you gotta when it's time to perform. I don't want to hear any excuses.
Came in with Zion, boy.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any excuses. It's time to ball. R.J. Barrett had 24 points. Randall had 25. Brunson, the man of the hour. Listen, this was the free agent signing of the century, ladies and gentlemen.
Give him his flowers.
30 points for Jalen Brunson. Hell of a game on his part. The man's unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. And when he's hitting his three, you can forget about it. They was trying to plug the middle and stop him from getting to the hole. It didn't matter because he was shooting his three and he was draining it.
Cheat code.
Whenever Jalen Brunson is doing that, we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Let's go.
Josh Hart had 14 points.
I like him too.
Josh Hart's a great player. He almost had a triple-double. Great job on his part. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to transition from the Knicks to the New York Yankees. And this is going to be real quick, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Yankees right now are in last place in the AL East.
You have to say that.
Putrefaction from the New York Yankees. Bums! Absolute bums from the New York Yankees.
Putrid.
Disgusting. What are they doing? I understand.
What is happening?
I understand Judge is hurt. Stanton is hurt. But at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we
don't move like this normally.
No, not the Yankees, Joe. They got to do something.
So let me just say this. Judge should be at nobody else's games. Whose game did I see him at?
No, I don't.
Yes. He was at one of the games. I don't know if it was the Knicks or the.
He might have been at the Knicks.
Yes, he should not be showing his face anywhere.
No, you can't tell a man that just had. You can't tell a man that has a $360 million credit card that he can't go to a game.
Okay, because if he's not performing,
he's hurt. He's hurt.
Then he needs to be in ATI or Pivot physical therapy. And not sitting courtside.
Yeah.
Not for nothing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You getting paid too much. Okay, I digress. Go ahead.
Putrefaction on the Yankees' part. Last place in the East. The Baltimore Orioles are beating the Yankees. The Boston Red Sox are beating the Yankees. This is disgusting, ladies and gentlemen, and I won't stand for it. They better get something done, or Cashman, I'm coming for you. I don't want to get blocked, so I don't.
Remember
I didn't mean that.
Remember that we went to the Orioles game. We went to Baltimore. We watched the Orioles game.
Yeah.
And the Orioles.
It was a Yankees game.
Yankees killed them.
Yankees versus Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that, like 15 years ago? We went out there.
Not even that far.
It's been some time, Lynn.
10 years.
It's been some time since we went out there. But we need to make another.
We need them back.
Yeah.
We need the Yankees to come back like the way the Yankees are. That we know you to be. Come on. What's going on? Management?
Let's go.
Sorry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I had to do that.
It's okay.
That's our show for this evening. We have a big host, Steph. What's going on, Steph?
Well, I'm not. As y'all know, I'm not the big host because I'm not in front of the camera. Had I been in front of the camera, y'all probably would subscribe more. No, I'm just kidding. But no, what I want to do is I want to applaud this show. Of course, Smitty, and then we have Lynn's Sticks. Absolutely, we love it. But what I want to do is talk about what we're bringing for the next show and what we're going to expect for the next show. And before we do that, do we have any last comments that we want to make about anything that happened in sports this week?
I want to go back to the Knicks. I want to hear your take on how good our point guard is right now.
Best point guard in 40 years.
Brunson is a beast.
40 years?
40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
Like, people are not talking about that, giving his flowers.
Since, Clyde Clyde Frazier.
You told me earlier I couldn't compare him to Starks.
No, Starks was a 2-guard. So
And Starks is definitely not 40 years.
Right,
yeah.
but Starks was a unicorn too. He was something nobody expected.
Starks played good
dangerous.
D,
But
and he
this
would
one
hit the
is
3.
different.
But Brunson is an all-around point guard. He's the best point guard
In the
in
NBA.
40 years for the Knicks.
In the NBA.
Clyde Frazier was the best all-time point guard for the Knicks, and he's coming in close to Clyde. If we can get a chip while in the time that Brunson is here, he has to go down as the best point guard in Knicks history.
In the history, I just wanted to give him his flower because I've been watching this boy, and like I didn't think that he was gonna get this crazy, and people are not really giving him his name. They're not shouting him out like they should because he's doing crazy.
But not for nothing, because I'm still, the Knicks, they still.
He's better than Kyrie Irving. I said it.
Whoa.
Nah.
Right
Whoa.
now.
Whoa,
Right
whoa.
now. Right now.
When Kyrie Irving wants to play, Kyrie Irving is better.
Hey.
Right now.
But
if
you don't.
I can show y'all my face right now after what he just said.
That's why I got this young man for the
Right
show.
now.
That's why I got this young man
I'm
for
trying
the
to
show.
figure out how I can show my face, but I'm not gonna mess up the show.
He's an
to
Iverson
show
right
my
now.
face. Iverson is cool, but did you really just?
I just said he's better than Kyrie right now.
No.
Right now, arguably, how can you tell me I'm wrong?
He's very good.
He's carrying the Knicks right now.
He's very good. Kyrie Irving is a special talent.
I mean, yes, I like Kyrie too.
When Kyrie Irving has his head on straight, Kyrie Irving is better.
But does he have his head on straight?
But
right
why? What you mean? Does he have his head on
Is
straight?
Kyrie
Irving
dropping 30
is a head case. You don't know when he wants to play.
Is he dropping
He
30?
He chooses
Is
when
he dropping 30 points right now against the Heat?
He chooses when he wants to play.
Exactly.
And he doesn't play any defense.
Right now.
No
We're talking
effort
about
on
right
defense.
now, in the moment.
Yo, Kyrie, I'm gonna need you to step up because I'm a believer, and they just really.
I like you, Kyrie. I love you, but
Nah,
you're not Brunson right now, bro.
All right. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna just be frank. Like y'all just.
I know. Kyrie. Look, Kyrie is
you
Kyrie.
You just threw me off with Kyrie.
I'm sorry, but Brunson is killing right now.
All right.
Am I wrong?
Hashtag Brunson then.
That's hashtag
But
Brunson.
Anyway.
That's hashtag
Do you
Brunson.
have anything else that you'd like to add?
Let's talk about Julius Randle. What you think he needs to do?
Just be himself. Shoot the 3. Play some defense. Get some rebounds. And I don't know if y'all seen it, but on that 3-pointer that Brunson hit, he got the pass was from Julius Randle. That's part of your game, Julius. Get the open man. Hit the open man. It's not always your shot. Hit the open man. And that's what he did, and it was a good job by Julius Randle, hitting the open man.
What do you work for RJ Barrett? What does he do to step up?
Take it to the hole, young man. Take it to the hole. It's cool that you hit some threes, but you're not a 3-point shooter.
Brunson's there for that.
Yeah, you're not a 3-point shooter. Take it to the hole. Get fouled and try to hit some free throws. That's Achilles' heel for the New York Knicks, is hitting free throws. Mm-hmm. But we're going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great show. Definitely the best show we've had. Hit us back next week. We'll be there. If you're from Twitter, let me know you're from Twitter. All Sports with Smitty. Please like and subscribe. We'll holler at you.
1